I'm Pepito. I'm the dog that produces the show, and now it is live, and I'm a dog.
Candle. time I step up, it's always a trip. Call me Bradstein, get the soul mean. Low tier Tyler, keep it clean. It's your daddy, you know I'm never mad. He always dropping subs, keeping that hype. Batty, 24/7, I'm in heaven. Hype train and it's always safe betting that I'm the best ever to be on the track with the literal track. Cause I'm a train, goddamn. I'm too hype, staying up just about every night. You can keep me going and I'm always alive. But be careful if you ever actually reach 25. Cause the down level, I won't say it's a spoiler. Cause it'll happen someday, boy. Hype train popping off, blah 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 blah. Oh, I'm not done. Gonna shout out ABCP, son. Propaganda in the chat, and you know we like that. We got Sinister Dev and the developing man. We got Ray Silver. That's the Silver Fox, and I'ma chill ya. Lady side tricks, looking way too nice. We got Pablo Diablo, the fire feels right. Big Grando, rip the arm off. Beowulf, gonna swing that shit. Use your arm to golf. We got S1000. 2012 giving me a pounding. Woo! We the best music. That's my cage phrase. Lose it. We the best music. Take that, man. Whoever that guy is, I just took it. Goddamn. Live and sleazy mastermind. Some preachy shouting out to get to the masterminds. What it do? Hype trade on the beat. I'm still coming through. Call me Ivan Drago. I don't care if you live or die, I'ma just surprise ya. Papito, he's here too. Tripping out from the bits that you slew. Scammer. And we done.
We're live in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's news it. I'm Pepito.
He's doing multi-form no jutsu there, guys. Just ignore that. It's one of my new powers. I just get a new power every now and then. I don't know. Who's sneaking in here like that? That's not allowed. Hype Train, your music already played. Is this really necessary? I just have to ask, as if you'll tell me the truth.
I never tell a lie. Yes, it's necessary to hear my song forever. Wow,
I bet we're really in for it today, Hype Train. I bet you're just gonna keep going and going.
there's no way I will stop ever. I will literally never stop talking for even.
That's cheese. Wow, that's cheese.
Poochie has once again returned to his planet. Sorry, everybody. It's just the way the hype lives and dies. Like a candle in the wind. It sets your house on fire. Tragic stuff. But we'll be okay.
Will we be okay?
Yes?
Oh, good. Good to see everybody. I'm a dog.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got.
Oh, okay. You were the hype all along, Boulevard Trask. That's true. Apologies for missing the Friday stream. I had work. No, you... What is with the stream today?
No, you didn't. That's your cousin over here.
I have another cousin?
Yeah, your cousin is giving him a check
For what?
for being related to you. That's how it works.
That's not how payments are supposed to work.
I just give money to whoever says they're related to you. Is that not how it's supposed to work?
Stop doing that.
It's in my contract to do that.
You don't have a contract.
What? We gotta work on that case. I'm a big money player.
Do you know what money is?
It's little crickets that chirp at night.
That is not what money is, Pepito.
Says you. What do you know about money? You don't even pay your cousin. Anyway, that's all I got. Where's your fish tie? That's my job. It's to remind you to wear that.
Shit, that is kind of your job. The stream pope isn't paid?
Yeah, this is crazy. Give me whatever money is.
It's like paper?
Oh, I'll eat that.
Well, would you just eat printer paper?
Yeah. Give me that.
Is case related to Mr. Blackwell, that well-dressed guy? Oh, God, it broke! No! The fish tie! It's seen its last day! I don't know if this is fixable, guys. There's no way I could just tie this. You guys hear it? It's so dramatic. I was always so fast and loose with jamming this thing on my fat fucking neck that I broke it. This is what happens when you're careless with the things that mean the most to you. You know what I mean, Pepito? Just kidding, it's totally fine. It was easily fixed by me.
I fixed it.
You just saw me fix it.
Nuh-uh.
Pour one out for the original fish tie. This is now the $1 Million Man fish tie. I had to rebuild it and make it stronger. I pulled all my financial resources. Another DJ Music. Another one. Okay, we'll end on DJ Music. But for now, I think I actually have to disable all segments. They're off. They're turned off now, chat. Because I have so many segments that I haven't done. And frankly, I only have today to stream this week, unless I stream tomorrow, because on Wednesday, I'm going to Chicago.
To do what?
A Sketchfest show. What's that reaction?
I don't care about what that is.
I'm supposed to promote it, actually, Pepito.
To who? People who probably don't live in Chicago?
At least one of our viewers lives in Chicago, who I won't dox. But that's promotion, telling one person about it.
Mm-hmm.
Just have Pepito run the stream?
I refuse. I don't even do that currently.
You're supposed to.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna just do that.
You just moved to the greater Chicago area. Well, I'll be in one part of the greater Chicago area, so technically the Chicago area, as far as I know. True Blue 91ers gets it. This is how you spread awareness. It just takes one person to tell another person, who then will probably never tell another person. It stops at 2, but that's still enough. Have Kendall run the stream. She has her own stream that she made me build a bunch of assets for that she never uses.
It's because you built them wrong.
It all works.
Does it?
I'm actually not sure, but it works kind of. Have Jizbo run the stream. Jizbo's missing. I have no idea where Jizbo is. Technically, he doesn't work for me. He works for the building. I would never keep a guy around named Jizbo.
That's fucked up, Case. That's that man's name.
I refuse to reconsider. 12 hours just outside of Chicago. I don't want to make anyone drive 12 hours to see 30 minutes of sketch comedy. We'll find Jizbo one of these days. Anyway, I kind of have to try to move the stream along today, because I do still have more work to do today. But as Monday is like my only stream day, I didn't even stream Friday. I figure we can at least knock these segments out. And hey, tomorrow, if I have time, I will try to. But you know me, I love to just do work.
Is that what you're calling it?
Well, I mean, it is technically work. It's just also sitting at a computer, so it's not the most exciting type of work. Jizbo went back into the wall to retrieve the poster, and he is a hero for that. Well, that wasn't... He should have put his job first. That's why I can never hire him. Because I don't trust people who don't put work first, which is why I stream irregularly.
This is supposed to be your job.
Is it? I thought this was firmly a hobby. Stop being busy with real life. I guess if I just say this is my job.
Then you can justify all the time you spend on it?
No, if I say it's my job, then I won't want to do it. That's the problem. Okay, well, with that in mind, with moving things along, send it to the next thing, Pepito.
I don't know what that is, and I refuse.
Okay, let's send it to the news then in that case. I'll do it. It's news time.
It's still your vagina. Don't let them take it from you.
Alright.
I feel like I just get up. Hurts. Ladies been against me. They want me to come.
There we go. Look who it is. Don't stress, everybody. The real news has arrived with the one and only Jeff Ripoul. Save Salazar? Am I not enough for you? CV loves you? Maybe you're not. I'd love to save Salazar. I thought I had a way to fix Salazar, and then it just didn't work. So, back to the drawing board. Isn't that the little, pestilent bug man? You're gonna have to be more specific on this stream. Isn't it the rotting, weird, Spanish Transylvanian vampire? Just slightly more specific? Isn't it the guy from Resident Evil 4? Yes, one of them. Anyway, he's missing. He's caught in mid-Atlantic transit. Just like Liliana, also doing whatever she does. I mean, she'll show up to work when she feels like it. It's a miracle you got her at all. Liliana, she's a huge deal case. To who? Various guys on the Upper East Side that are old? Huh, yeah, okay. Alright. Guys, it's election season, specifically in New York, but it's captured the heartbeat of the nation, is what we'll say. What? Is that what we're saying? I'd prefer not to say that. Look at these two. Andrew Cuomo's running for mayor? We've talked about this before, Jeff, have we? Oh. The election zeitgeist. Is Zeitgeist running? No, Zeitgeist is a term. How many terms is he running for? Jeff, we have a know who's on first policy here. Who's on first is running for mayor? Okay, no, we're not doing this. Oh, that's good. That's some good stuff. Okay, what about it, though? What about it? I honestly don't know. Let's see if there's any updates. As far as I can tell, it seems like, in case you're not aware, there's a mayoral election in New York City. I'll say the things that could be construed as headlines around here. Thank you very much. All the news at once. Yes, 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 yes. That's not the right thing. There we go. Trump urges New Yorkers to vote for Andrew Cuomo over Zoran Mamdani. Shoot, that's a huge endorsement. In what direction, I'm not sure. Slurping for Sliwa? Sliwa? Yeah, Curtis Sliwa? I hope I'm saying that right. Silwa? No, Sliwa. Sounds like you're saying the name of an Ewok. It's not an Ewok name. That's probably insensitive to say, Jeff. Isn't he like a white guy in a beret? I don't think you can be racist to that type of guy. What about Curtis? Yeah, what about Curtis? Is he on this? This is coming in at 24.1% of the... Wait, where are these poll numbers from? Another rapist friend? Mr. Whoopi Boo Boo? I don't know if those allegations are out against Curtis Lewa. I know they're out against Cuomo. Shaggy says Cuomo is representing the... Yes, the Nussie party, as we'll call it. Well, he got that Nussie endorsement. President Trump coming in off the top rope to say, I'm helping? can't imagine that that's going to be too useful to get the endorsement of President Trump in New York. Uncle Phil 2K says, possibly the most apocalyptic election ever, according to Republican bigots and crooked Democrats. That's the whole electorate. So 100% of the electorate can't be wrong. No, we're trying to change the electorate to include more or less socialist candidates. Case, quit trying to get him unelected already. Well, as close as we can get, at least. On my timeline, people are already kind of turning against Zoran Mamdani for being, like, too political. I don't even think we have the luxury to really be that upset over a politician being, like, trying to do politics. If they're even, like, 20% in the direction I'd like to see things go. So I'm currently hoping that Zoran wins. It looks like he's going to. But hey, now that he's got that Trump bump, who knows? Well, I'll tell you what. Donald Trump urged New Yorkers to cast their ballots for his one-time nemesis, Andrew Cuomo, rather than the frontrunner in the mayor's race, Democratic Socialist Zoran Mamdani, or even Republican Curtis Sliwa. Daggett says, every time I see the word Cuomo, I immediately think Weezer. Do they have a song called Cuomo? Not that I'm not a huge Weezer fan and would know. Rivers Cuomo is the lead vocalist. You just looked that up. No, I remembered it due to my cultural awareness. Serial offenders stick together. Is Rivers Cuomo related to Andrew Cuomo? I don't think so. I'm assuming. It's not the most uncommon last name. Not like Blackwell, which is what? Oh, you're asking? It's English, I think, but my family claims to be Irish, so I'll say it's Irish. You don't even know what you are. You don't think you can talk to me this way, Jeff? You're sounding kind of fucked up. You also can't be racist to Irish people, Case. And certainly not the English. You can say whatever you want about those muffin-sucking idiots. Muffin-sucking? Well, they have the most famous muffin, right? How can I be racist against English people? I'm asking, because I'd like to be. Is Ripple English? No, it's Belgian. That doesn't sound right. Crumpets? Yeah, you crumpet-snorting, muffin-wheezing whites. Jeff, you're too white to be racist against English people. Exactly, I can say whatever I want. Are you trying to do, like, shock comedy right now? No, I'm trying to be racist to the English. We're talking about a mayoral election. Why are you getting all sidetracked here? You are. Ask your British correspondent. Oh, can we? No, he's gone. So sad. The Truth Social post on Monday evening about this election, seen to my right. Trump wrote, if communist candidate Zoran Mamdani wins the election for mayor of New York City, it is highly unlikely that I will be contributing federal funds other than the very minimum as required to my beloved first home, because of the fact that, as a communist, the once great city has zero chance of success or even survival. Well, that's terrible for news for whatever city Mar-a-Lago's in. Pretty sure he means New York City. Wasn't Trump summoned in the basement of Mar-a-Lago by some ancient spell in the year 1958? You know, maybe, but I do think he means New York. Anyway, he says it can only get worse with a communist at the helm, and I don't want to send a president good money after bad. Send as president, sorry. It is my obligation to run the nation, and it is my strong conviction that New York City will be a complete and total economic and social disaster should Mamdani win. It's his conviction? He's convicted, he's convinced he needs to make that happen? He'll do whatever it takes if Mamdani wins to destroy New York. He's going to turn into Godzilla. His, and Trump means Mamdani here, his principles have been tested for 1,000 years, and never once have they been successful. Oh my God. He's a vampire. I think he means socialism. Oh my God. He's a socialist vampire. He does have a very aristocratic young vibe about him. Got the pretty wife and Maybe. You're coming out as he's a vampire? He's my vampire, and I will vote for him if I could. I can't. I live in LA. Why do we even care about this? It's in fucking New York. Are you racist against New York now? No, that's too ethnically diverse. I can't be racist against New York. He'll turn the subway socialist. Not our sandwiches. Jeff, are you trying to be obtuse today? I don't even know obtuse. Anyway, that's going on. I think the polls have Zoran. Some polls have him further ahead than 6%. Yes. I mean, some people think he's going to lose. Some people think he's going to win 60% of the vote. Turnout is extremely high. We'll see. I don't know. Never get your hopes up. Even if he wins, it's best not to get too jazzed for any politician, in my opinion. We should all mostly be interested in what they end up delivering on. But I do think it's worth voting for politicians that actually say they will deliver on anything. Well, Trump said he'd basically attack brown people, and he's doing that. He did run on that. So if they're saying that they'll do things you like, which has been very few politicians in my entire lifetime. So the fact Zoran has even 3 platforms that I think are in a positive direction, he'd have my vote, to be honest. But he can't, because I only vote in LA and Chicago and Virginia. In case you're not supposed to do that. You got to maximize your vote, Jeff. Trump added, I would much rather see a Democrat who has a record of success win than a communist with no experience and a record of complete and total failure. Is he talking about Curtis Sliwa here? It is kind of fucked up that they're just ignoring Curtis Sliwa. Look at him. I have to drag this picture over just to show the guy. And he's the Republican in the race. He's even wearing a little red hat. And he's not as Israel bootlicker, says Mr. Whoopi Boo Boo. And we're, of course, still talking about Curtis Sliwa. I am not familiar with Curtis Sliwa's politics outside of him having a more capitalist outlook, I guess I would put it. But I've heard he's kind of all over the place. However, he's given various interviews that have kind of made people like him. Frankly, if he sticks with it in 4 years, Curtis Sliwa could possibly be mayor. Or maybe he just skips straight to governor. Because that works out for people, right? No. Love the Hate says, glad he's running to split the vote. Secret socialist Sliwa, yeah. Although, again, some people are saying, like, Mamdani would most likely win even if Sliwa dropped out, because a lot of Sliwa voters would probably go to Mamdani. Again, I don't know. I don't trust polls. I don't trust anything. What? Me either. We're on the same page. Let's burn it all down, Case. Wait, which part? I don't know. The parts we don't trust. You're supposed to be the reasonable newsman. This is the moderate position currently. Oh. You can only think of Jojo Siwa. She could easily get into politics. She would, I think, have to be conservative. But I think she could convert. Convert to conservative? I don't even know if she's not. I don't know anything about Jojo Siwa other than I am confused as to why she's famous. But that means she could be a politician. Well, Siwa 2032. Yeah. What? You're endorsing? It makes as much sense as anything else. Daggett says, Jojo Siwa is the only person where people will unite to dislike her. Well, she seems to have a fan base. She doesn't seem to do that thing where, see what? Siwa. He's naming Ewoks again, chat. Just ignore all of this. This is why we can't talk about actual elections, Jeff. Because you refuse to engage on the actual politics of the situation. We're talking about Jojo Siwa right now. You son of a bitch. This is the news. She seems to be one of those people. Now we're talking about Jojo Siwa, not Silwa. I refuse to do this. I'm not doing the who's on first. I'm talking about Jojo Siwa case. It's very clear. She seems to be one of those people who became famous ironically and is now just famous. Kendall's been watching Selling Sunset. I'm listening. And she showed up in that. Jojo Siwa, that is. Not Curtis Sliwa. And was like shopping for a multi-million-dollar home. I have no idea if that's that could be totally fake, but I was like, damn, she's successful enough off of, I guess, being kind of disliked that she's rich. So that's cool. I think you could fill that lane, Case. I don't like you very much. Oh, thanks, Jeff. Yeah, I mean, I think you kind of suck. So maybe you should get rich for doing that. Just tell me how, Jeff. I don't know. Start dancing. We already kind of do that on the stream. Keep it up. Keep it up. You can be the world's oldest male pop star. I think I missed my shot. And it's that kind of attitude that will never get you to Jojo Siwa's level. Exterminator says she was a successful as a child, and her transition into adulthood has been rough. So she's rich just from being a kid? They give everything to kids nowadays. Mansions, money, and yet we complain that they can't read anymore. I'm not tracking, Jeff. Sorry if I'm too advanced for you. She claims she invented gay pop. Kendall would, back in the day, occasionally bring up a TikTok. And again, we're supposed to be talking about the mayoral election here. I think we still are in our own way. Kendall used to walk up to me with like TikToks of her and be like, "Isn't this crazy?" I'd be like, "Please, I don't want to know. Stop showing me this." So I've actively tried to ignore information about her. And yet I still feel like I know way more information than I should. You'd like to know less? Yeah. Let's get back to this election. You think that's really better? This could actually be good news. I think if Zoran wins, it's a positive step. Again, I'm cautiously optimistic about basically, that's my most optimistic. But I think even winning on these platforms could suggest like a positive path forward. As positive as it gets maybe for electoral politics. So I'm for it. We'll see. I don't know. Part of my instinct feels like he's going to get fucked somehow still. What's going to fuck him? I don't know. Just something. Like they're going to just somehow drop a meteor of fuck on his head. A fuck meteor. Mm-hmm. We're hanging the future on maybes. That is the best we got, Card King. But honestly, I feel like the establishment, especially the Democratic establishment, is so disorganized and incompetent right now that they kind of can't do anything about it. But once he's in office, that's a real challenge, because then he's got to go up against all the entrenched interests of New York City, with even his incredibly moderate reforms of like, let's have a couple free buses and a couple city-funded grocery stores, and we'll freeze the rent is the big one that I suspect there will be some balking over. But hopefully he can make some progress. I don't know. It'll be a challenge. Ivan Sleazy says, Donald is going to be here Wednesday, and the Nobel Peace Prize lady, and Argentina's Malay giving speeches. In New York? Ugh. Yeah, there's also been some troubling developments on the Argentina front. I guess we could talk about that as well, Jeff. I got it. What the hell? I got it. All right. Argentina news. I'm not just Googling Argentina news case. Wait, I'm thinking of Venezuela. Sorry, not Venezuela. Well, get it straight. Venezuela news. Though there's also troubling Argentina news. So, we really could have gone in either direction. But fine, let's briefly touch on this troubling Venezuela news. Argentina news trap beat. That's got to be a thing. Should I look it up? No, just read a little of this story. Okay. War with Colombia? That's a different one. Oh man, there's too many potential wars being perpetrated and encouraged by Marco Rubio right now to keep track of. Inside the White House, Secretary of State Marco Rubio cycled through a series of arguments aimed at persuading President Donald Trump to get behind regime change in Venezuela. The one that finally landed was drug trafficking. Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro, Rubio agreed, was killing Americans by trafficking fentanyl and cocaine into the country, which resonated with Trump's long-established opposition to drug use. Following that thread, this is Dropsite News, we can report today that Trump asked his intelligence community to gather a list of drug-related targets inside Venezuela. The problem? Venezuela isn't really a significant player in drug trafficking, so the list that came back mostly included targets inside Colombia and Mexico. Well, bad news, everyone. It's time to get behind war in Colombia And we can't do Mexico. Good, I don't want to. Well, we should do Colombia either. Aren't you glad we can't do Mexico? We buy too much stuff from them. Yeah, this is Rick's job to do that. Well, sorry, I'm just letting people know. I mean, once it's war, at least, it's our American duty to say, yeah! I think that's actually probably less popular than it used to be. It's just as soon as any politician says war going, yeah! Yeah, I don't think that's quite as big of a hit as it once was, I hope. Well, be prepared to be proven wrong at any point, case. Anyway, the kind of frightening escalation that I'm now discussing, where a pretext for U.S. aggression spirals into reckless imperial wars. Recall the Secretary of Defense Donald Rumsfeld, who argued shortly after the 9/11 attacks that the U.S. ought to go after Iraq not because it was responsible for taking down the Twin Towers, but because Iraq was, quote, a target-rich environment. What kind of targets are we talking? Not the brick-and-mortar store. Darn. Because I love a city that's full of targets. War with Colombia? That sounds like 80s B action movie. It'll be a little less fun than Arnold Schwarzenegger holding the minigun, unfortunately. Well, now you're making me think of cool things, Case. Stop doing propaganda. I should. Ray Silva, you like Colombia, though? Yeah. You could even say that the war on drugs in general is a humongous waste of resources and completely idiotic. Now you're pro... Trying to think of which drug I don't like. Fentanyl? Have you ever done fentanyl? Not yet. Do you have any? No, I don't. Indeed, back to the story. Colombia and Mexico have more drug-related targets, but does that mean the U.S. should bomb them? And that's an open question. I'm asking. No. And for a second opinion? Our intern, maybe?
What? What?
What? What are you doing down there? It's huffing helium. You got any more of it? No, I did it all. That's not illegal, I don't think. The amount I'm doing was. Well, don't tell me about it then. How much helium do you have to do for it to be illegal? A full van? The full van of what? I have a full van of party balloons. Stolen from a kid's birthday. You're supposed to just be like monitoring the stream and assisting Pepito, the little dog? Yeah. Do you know how crazy what you're saying sounds? I might be high off helium if that's possible, but you sound insane. Jeff, what's her name again? What? You don't know her fucking name? I can hear you both. I don't know her fucking name. She's just some goddamn girl off the streets. Whoa, take it easy. She's just some fucking rube off the streets, Case. You think I know every little ant's name? I'm Jeff Ripple. Whoa, Jeff, take it easy. I could hear all of that, Jeff. And that's why I like working for you, because you're honest. Case, do better. All right, well, the point is we shouldn't just bomb countries over some fraudulent drug war that we're not actually interested in pursuing. Would be my take. Well, I want to do drugs. I mean, What? I think we need to defend the kids is what I was trying to say. Okay. Card King, says you were just some woman off the streets too, Jeff. And now look at you. Card King, you got my ass. You just held my pants up to the fire, and now my taint feels like a hot s'more. This can't be my fault. If there's an HR toilet call, then it has to be for Jeff. You know what? You're allowing this to happen, Case. You're the boss. Maybe we just don't do this kind of news today. Maybe we don't talk about major world events. But, you know, the main thing that I'm saying is it would be bad if we went to war with Colombia and Mexico and Venezuela. Well, we'll probably only do Venezuela because they're vulnerable. And, you know, we're like a big bully on the schoolyard that has nukes. But it's sort of fun if you think about it. We're like the O'Doyle family, except we'll never hit a banana, I'm sure. The O'Doyle family? Don't act like you've never seen an Adam Sandler movie, Case, you son of a bitch. Even I know that one. And I just did even more helium. I don't think it makes you high.
And tell it to my throat.
You just sound like Pepito. How much are you doing? Okay. Well, hey, let's move on for now. We've got a lot of segments to get to today. Jeff, focus up, man. We're trying to talk about huge or globe-shaking events here. You hear about that robot that can do your dishes? Oh my God, we talked about that on Thursday. Okay. All right, well, that's all the time we have. And it is indeed. And we now move on to something else. But you know what will reverberate through something else? A ripple. Which is my name. Wow, surprisingly concise. Ripple, 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 ripple. You ruined it. Yes, I did. Bye-bye, everyone. Ha ha. Oh, hi everybody. Sorry, I just had to adjust my coat for just a second there. No big deal. No big deal at all. What the hell is happening? Ah! What is going on? There we go. Sorry, everybody. We're misbehaving today. Jeez. We're back to normal now. Everything is totally normal once again. Good to see you, Daddy. It's too close on your face, son. Pull the camera back. Not an option today. We're busy. We've got to learn how to do things. Thank you so much for the... You know, Case didn't even thank the subs. Can you thank the subs in your... If you're going to spend all your time spectrally wailing, Papa? Should you use some of your spectral wails to thank the subs? I don't have any fish in here. But I can thank the people that support whatever this thing is that you are doing for whatever reason. True Blue 91ers, thank you so much for the 36 months! Roscoe Davey, thank you for the follow! Thank you for the 200 bits, Big J Dub! And Love the Hate, thank you so much for the 32 months! Also, Bundle Sprout, 39 months. Uncle Phil 2K, 31 months. And of course, Apple Dapple, 41 months! Ah! Are you okay? You said to wail. Oh no! It's the hype train job? Well, it died today. Again. So it didn't quite make it. But hey, death's never stopped us before, right, Daddy? What are you talking? Right, son of a bitch. I'm dead and I'm in the wood, aren't I? You sure are. He sure is. Totally dead. Okay, let's see what we've got in the how-tos today. Ooh, we got some juicy ones. How to pitch a news story. This could be useful. There's a lot of general time wasting in the news section. I don't really watch the stream, but whenever I do, it annoys me. So this could really help out Case, or maybe I just start doing news over here. Restore a little sanity to the world. We just do some gentle news. Anyway, let's find out how to pitch a news story.
Hey, give me 2 sentences maybe, but after that, I'm going to throw a lot of questions your way. I'm going to want to know about the people in the story, the background of the story. You need to have all that information in your hands and know it like clockwork. Essentially, you got to do a lot of the legwork on the story before you ever call me up.
We joke about 25 words or less, but it really helps if you can explain what is the
zoomed on her zit.
What is the meaning of your story.
When we need to tell a story, you need to have characters. You need to have people that take unusual concepts or difficult concepts and make it easy for the viewer to understand.
Think of movies. Stories that have
did it again! This
drama,
poor lady!
that have conflict or contrast, that have characters, details.
Always endeavor to tell a truthful story. Don't go out working a story with a preconceived notion of how that tale is going to turn out. You want to
I agree,
let that
Royal
tale
Rainbow.
come to you.
We do
and
need
let
more
the
zooms.
characters tell their own story.
Their story provides insights into what you're trying to tell in the story that you've written.
And you want to make sure that when you put that story together, when you edit that story together, that you do so,
So
in
many.
a really truthful, honest manner, that you're representing the different interests of those people you've spoken with, and events that you've seen honestly.
Contrast in a story is Republicans versus Democrats, government versus special interests,
Oh.
Yankees versus Red Sox.
What?
It runs the gamut.
You always want to try to think visually.
Those
We
are
all
the-
know
all the
terrific
news
video.
stories?
Terrific video is fire, floods, tornadoes. But beyond that, think of what your first shot is going to be when you're telling a story. Very often, your first shot should be your best shot. So when you pitch me that story, you tell me, the shot I'm thinking about is this guy doing this. If it really works, we'll know right away.
Yeah, Zit versus Face is what they went with. And then they really highlighted it. You don't have to call her Zit out so hard, son. That's cruel. I mean, I just was told to go with the most conflict I could. And the thing I was most conflicted about in that story was all the zooms on that poor lady's zit. Lead with our best shot. How about a shot of the white pustule growing out of her cheek? Well, it was more red. It hadn't really come to a head yet. Guess I could do a story about my dad being dead and trapped in the wood. Oh, God, you could. I could be on the news. What are the facts of my story, Jeb? You're dead and you're in the wood? Yeah, but like how? And who and what and where and when? What's up with your eyes? What do you mean? What were you talking about? Don't worry about it. Let's keep going. Do better with your zooms, AP News. And of course, that was from this year. That's how that newsroom still looks. Highly modern. Okay. How to drink and not get drunk. Huh, I wish I could do this because if I even have a chocolate liqueur, I get irascible and mean. Just off one, like, liqueur candy, yeah, I get messed up. Yell at my friend. I become a different person when I eat liqueur candies. What about when you drink? I can't. Or I'll become a total beast. Well, let's find out how I could cure that problem. Goals is not allowed on Twitch, so we'll just have to... My tip would be, just because you're in a duty-free zone, doesn't mean that it's a duty-free tax on your body. Why are you looking at me when you say that? I can't drink at all. Everything just tastes like pine. What am I in? The cheapest wood possible. Like balsa wood? Yeah. Yeah. Jesus. Can I get a wood upgrade? That's a lot of work to do the soul trans. You can do that? You could put me in nicer wood? I don't know. Theoretically. Theoretically, what were we talking about? I don't know. What were we talking about? I can't remember, actually. I mean, you are dead and in the wood, though. Oh, gosh, Are you sure? Yes. Oh, man. Does Crumb know his wife, left him and married Jizbo after he died and went to hell? I didn't even know that. Wasn't aware that happened. So probably he doesn't. That's gonna sting. How to make a fart noise is what we're gonna end on. Because we've learned a lot of serious stuff today, like news and drunk. Those are the two categories so far. But also, what about fart? A lot of people think it's silly, but what if you have to make a fart noise to escape? Because you're trapped in a room with a killer whose only weakness is gas? When would that ever happen? You'd be surprised. I mean, I'm pretty sensitive to gas. Yeah, but you're not a killer. Let's see how to get away with it. How to do this.
Okay, so this is what I call the fart noise, and the reason why I like the fart noise is because sometimes when you beatbox, you gotta realize that you can't take life too serious. So,
Exactly.
put a fart noise in between your beats, it would definitely make it funny. Or you could just make a joke and sit next to somebody and make the fart noise. Now, the way I do the fart noise is you take your top teeth and you put them in your bottom lip, and it's sort of like the siren, except you just sort of like blow the air out and stop. It sounds like this.
Fuck, it's so hard.
Sounds almost like a duck, but I call it a fart noise because it sort of sounds like a fart, you know. You know.
What?
Or yeah, that is the fart noise. Or you could do fart step.
Shit, I can't do it.
You know, and you just gotta realize you can't take life serious. So you gotta.
Yeah, I get it, but how do you do it? Because you didn't explain it well enough. Fuck, I can't do it, Daddy. Tweet. That's not it. You don't just say tweet. Well, I have little tweety farts, or I did. Why haven't I farted in so long? Because you're dead in here in the wood. Shit. Oh, man. Yep. You do it by doing it. Beep. Ah, that's not it. That's just a noise. You had a real specific way of doing it. I sound like a fool, Daddy. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, use your armpit. To what? I'm gonna bite my armpit and blow on it? No, it's, you know what I mean. I don't know what, no one's explaining themselves, including this guy. Just bite your lip and blow? Or, what am I doing, a coquettish flirt, Father? Why are you getting so upset of this? Because I need a win. Those other ones are impossible. I can't do news, or I can't not drink. The end of my rope. You just need something I can do. You could shut up. You're never getting in a different wood. What? Wait, what? Huh? Nothing. I can go back down a well. I want to rearrange my face, maybe. The spirits down there do nothing for me. Okay, look, some days you just lose, I guess. Some days you're a freaking big-time loser and you can't fart. Sucks. Oh well, we did our best. I'll keep working on it. I'll keep biting my lip and just blowing gas out of through my fucking teeth. That's not just this air, son. I have a gas problem though, where my esophagus gets filled up with, like the output of my stomach, and then it bleeds into my lungs. What? Yeah, they call it gastrolungitis. I get gastric gases in my lungs. So sometimes when I talk, it smells like a fart. There's no family history of that. I think maybe you're just not brushing your teeth. What would you know? You smell like balsa wood. It's because that's what I am? Oh man, that is what I am. Jack could do it. He farts like an angel. His farts are either smellless or the smelliest, of course, as he brags about all the time. No, he did have a condition for the second one at least. He did? The condition was having the world's greatest farts in either direction. He's perfect. Okay, you know what? That's all the time we have for today. That's all I got. You know, I tried. We came, we saw, we... Suck. It sucks. His was so good. And mine sucks ass. Okay, whatever. That's it. I'm done. What else do we have today?
You.
Were you huffing helium with the intern?
No.
Intern, were you huffing helium with Pepito? You think I'm gonna tell? You think I'm some kind of narc? Okay, because he's a dog. He can't be doing that kind of stuff. It's literally, he's fine. He's fine. He's fine, Dad. I'm not your dad. What the hell was that?
Nothing.
Shit.
Case, you fucking hypocrite.
Well, they're all over the place. I wanted to see what it's like. It didn't make me high at all.
Disappointed.
Well, then get ready to be more disappointed because it's time for Munch and Crumb. Whatever. This is never a disappointment, but always excellent. That's right, ring the bell and bring it in. You know what time it is. It should be Beyblade time, actually, but I've been told Case needs Kendall around in order for that segment to happen. So it's gonna have to wait until question marks. Someday we will get there. And unfortunately today we are here with whatever this fucking guy is. My name's actually Leonard Confucius Crumb, and what I am is the executioner of fucking frauds. You. Pretty good, right? No, definitely not. Okay, well anyway, I'm Leonard Crumb. It's good to be here. Yeah, Crumb is still in this. You're the one who claims to have brought me back from the dead. Couldn't even handle a couple months without me being alive. Like a little baby. You don't even have eyebrows today. You're talking to me, you don't even have eyebrows. Except I still got eyebrows. Now you do. Because I called you out. What are we even debating today? Does Crumb know his wife left him and married Jizbo after he died and went to hell? Well, neither of those happened. Which one? Your wife leaving you, marrying Jizbo, or going to hell? Because you said neither, so that means one of those did happen. Neithers. The trio of neithers. None of it happened. It's a fantasy. So the answer you're looking for is no, meaning I do know. Well, no, the debate would be if I know or not. Yeah, and you do. Because we just told you. I don't know that because it didn't happen. Crumb knows. Look, this is a simple one. Crumb knows 100%. And he's in total denial about everything in his life. You're so succinctly describing your outlook on literally everything, Munch. You realize he who is with an actual brain should be the one to not throw a stone? That's not the saying. Yeah, I was doing a spin on it because you're a fucking idiot. Okay? My wife is still with me. We're just in a different configuration of the house currently. The house is just in a slightly different configuration than it is sometimes. You mean your wife is sleeping with another man? If in the classic sense of to rest, then not even always. We're happily married and loyal as ever. So she's always cheated on you then. Oh my God. You are not allowed. Keep my wife's motherfucking name out your mouth. I didn't say your wife's name, even once, actually. Well, just keep the concept out of the stream. It's in the debate. Title. Are you serious? You still did not get the music. Dang it. Are you, please do not pull up another fucking 80s theme. What even is this? It's background music. Is this the Baywatch theme song? Well, you gotta go to here for theme songs. Son of a bitch. Look, it's very clear that Crumb's wife is cheating on him. There's no way he doesn't know she's doing it right in front of him. He's literally sleeping on the couch. He said so himself. I never said which couch I'm sleeping on. It could be in the same room as my wife and Frederick. His name is Frederick. Well, it's not Jizbo, that's for sure, unless it's his last name. I think Jizbo is actually his middle name. And I've heard him called Freddie Jizz before. Could you turn this down? It's really loud. It's not like you're saying anything useful. God, this is such a show. Look at this. Billy Warlock? I don't remember there being a Billy Warlock in Baywatch. Anyway, it's not happening. It's not happening, so let's just watch Baywatch. Let's just watch some clips from Baywatch. See? Everything's fine. Run it back. Because my marriage is, this is so inappropriate to talk about. God, I love Monte Markham. I think it's Monty. You don't even know. Run it back. Run it back. You are avoiding this debate. No, I'm just, look, there's David. There's the man himself. God, this is one of the greatest theme songs. Who even remembers the Baywatch theme song? I thought it had like more of a drum rock vibe. No, you're thinking of Thunder in Paradise. You want to hear the Thunder in Paradise? Wait, what were the options? Does Crumb know Belulia is with Jizbo now? The options were Crumb and Munch. What does that mean? Literally doesn't make sense. I mean, I think it means that they were voting to be on my side. But Crumb in this sense could mean you know. No. No, this is weird enough that we can't decisively say who won. So you don't get a point. What? No, that's not how this works. Someone must receive a point. I have all the points, so what does it even matter? Jizbo wins? Yeah, Crumb did, but the thing was about Crumb, so it could have been Card King gets the point. I'm fine with giving Card King a point. No, they're not on it's not an option. The options are me and you. Okay, well. There's only one way to solve this, I suspect. In one moment. I'll fix it. It's so hard to fix though. So hard to fix because all my little widgets got too small. Okay. 1 second. Oh God. Okay. Who won? Crumb, Munch. Look, we'll just ask them. We will just ask them. There you go. And while we're at it, because you brought it up, we'll play a certain classic theme song. Check this out. You remember this? Huh? Are you currently sleeping on the couch, unable to sleep at night because you know your wife is getting just pleasured in a way she's never been pleasured before by a man she claims is her French tutor upstairs, and you're just watching a bunch of 80s sitcoms to try to have any sense of normalcy in your life? You know, some of us just like music, okay? Not everything has to be some kind of twisted scenario. This is not a rock song, for the record. This is like friendly tropical music. Yeah, but it's more drum driven than the Baywatch theme. And it's got an action-packed montage associated with it. Well, I'm glad that you're such a fan of Hulk Hogan. I'm glad you're on the side of the Angels. No, I don't have to agree with every 80s star that shows up in my DVD collection, all of the seasons of it. You own all of Thunder in Paradise on DVD? This is a distraction. Look, chat, I won, okay? He knows that he's being cheated on. Probably by a guy named Frederick Jizbo. Oh, what? You think there's a guy named Freddie Gisbo who's an extremely thick-armed French construction worker? Yeah, that's Gisbo. His last name is Gisbo. I didn't know he was French, though. I mean, I think that's a total lie. I don't think he's a French tutor. You know what? You're not going to bring me down, because this song, say what you will about Hogan's legacy, but this song does slap. And you know what also slaps? Me slapping your ass. I fucking win. Get this bullshit out of here. Why don't you go ahead and get this bullshit out of here. Get it out. I just tisk. Why do you keep encouraging this, chat? This man is 300 points behind. Actually, I'm 297 points behind. 293, sorry. I'm 293 points behind.
Hold on tight.
That's not better. It is better than 300. So why don't you go ahead and get this trash out of here. Get it out of here.
All heed the things you say.
What was that? What was that move? That's me tickling the keys with my tongue. My hands are piano, and I'm playing a tragic song about your loss with my tongue. No, that doesn't make any fucking sense, Crumb. A piano doesn't go like this. I'm tickling the keys.
I'm seeing the waveform.
You know?
I'm not even close.
No, this doesn't. No one thinks of this as piano, Crumb. Well, I explained it, so what's the big deal? The big deal is you can't make movements like that. Oh, what is this, Footloose, and you're not allowed to fuck your fingers? That's not what Footloose is about. I don't care. I haven't been watching Footloose. I've been watching Thunder in Paradise and Baywatch.
Oh, you're crumb-believable. Oh.
End your song early and hang your head in shame. No, I'm proud of myself. I had a big win today. And my therapist said to count your wins. That's who are you seeing? That's terrible advice from a therapist. Well, it's not my therapist. It's more so my wife's French tutor. You, the guy who's fucking your wife, said to count your wins? Well, we've been doing therapeutic sessions. He's actually a very enlightened man. You're in therapy with the man your wife is cheating on you with? No, they're more like therapeutic sessions. You know what I mean? No! Well, how would I know what you mean by doing this? After saying that?
You're crumb-believable.
Oh, looks like I got your ass again. How? Your life is falling apart, Crumb. Get it fucking together. I feel pretty together. I'm feeling about as together as an erector set. It's a connector set. No, it's a erector set. Off-brand Legos, it's an erector set. I'm literally right. Read it and fucking weep, you son of a bitch. And then I guess I'm counting up another win. Win. You said wind. Well, I misspoke. Loser, admitting you misspeak. You said it's connector set. It should be connector set. Erector set's ridiculous. It sounds like erection set. Well, we're not debating that. How about this? We're done. We're done here. I will be the judge of who's done here, and we are. We're done. Jesus. Just send the camera away from me and then send Crumb back to hell. It shouldn't be like this. None of this should be like this. Like what, a big fat fresh win? What's with all these fades? It's a dramatic outro effect, you son of a bitch. I wish the gorilla was back. Come back and finish the job. I'm not sorry for anything, but you know.
Fucking chill. And here we go. Everybody's fucking singing this shit. Macho, macho, Chad.
You're just using all the best people today, Case. So by that I do just mean me. Every day you use me, you use the best people. Because I am the best people. It's Big Cheddar. Yeah, I kind of have sex hair today, but I'll never tell why. Case doesn't. Case has bedhead. Mine is sex hair, though. Fix your hair, Chad. We're trying to look professional around here. I don't think I help. I refuse to fix my sex hair. It's getting worse. Can we wear a hat? What if we wear a hat? Maybe we should just wear a hat. I made my hair huge. This is the best we can do. Did you have sex with me? No! Although if I did, I would change your fucking life, Case. Yeah, that'd be a hard one for me to get over. No, in a deposit, it'd be good. I would never would. Are you... Edgewax, thank you so much for the follow. Edgewax agrees. With what? That I would change your life. Chet, I don't want to. I really don't. More than you, I don't want to. And not because of homophobia, because of you. Because of specifically you, Case. I would do it for the right guy, but not, you are not him. You are not that guy. Which guy would you do it for? 45-year-old Joe Biden. What? Look, he was a hot guy. Or current day Hunter Biden. Why would you fuck Hunter Biden? I don't know. You seen his laptop stuff? He knows how to party. You'd go gay for Hunter Biden? Yes. Why him? He's got a good vibe. Look, I would vote for him for not president of America, but I might vote for him for like president of I don't know, like France. You're not a French citizen. Yeah, but I'm just saying I would. I think we should give him president of France. They can have like then they'd have the son of an American president as president. That's a huge upgrade for France. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of all French politicians, but I think they can do better than Hunter Biden. And that's where you're wrong, dude. He's a fucking maniac. That dude knows how to party. You're telling me you wouldn't? Yeah, I don't think I'd have sex with Hunter Biden. He's also kind of a poet, so it would be easy for it to become more than sex. But that's how it always goes, isn't it? You know? What are you talking about right now? I'm trying to talk about the news, actually. All the chat news. Boom. Pedo fucking gets
Listen
it.
up, Jack.
Yo, what's up?
Skimmer just Mama Jam 300 shiny tasty coins, and I've been dying to say this. Hell you dog, big fan. I know Marty Miffley. Let's make this happen.
I mean, now I'm worried I'd kill him. I technically want to do it for the story. You wouldn't fuck Joe Biden? Current Joe Biden? Come on. He's one of the presidents. Would you fuck Trump? No. No, because I feel like his butt would tighten up and it'd squeeze your penis off. Chet. Just that, what? I just feel like that would happen. I kind of imagine when he opens up his genitals, he kind of has like one of the flowers from Little Shop of Horrors. You ever seen that? It's a movie about Steve Martin being a dentist. I think he's got one of those little flowers and it sings, but it bites. Anyway, I think it would sink back through his pelvis into his butthole and it'd bite your penis off. Why have you thought about this so much? I've thought about fucking every president. That's just an American thing to do. Carking says, you're guessing your dick would be long enough to get past those Mickey D buns. Mine would. Cases wouldn't even make it past the breakfast tater tot. It's a hash brown. No, it's a big tater tot. Okay. Chet's probably shared some news, and it's gotta be better than us talking about this, Chet. I'm just shooting the shit like boys do.
Add options now.
Sorry that you don't want to be one of the boys today, Case. Which president would you fuck? Van Buren. Ooh, I've thought about that one. What do you know about Van Buren? He's got crazy hair. And it's always the guys that are the baldest that are like that are just fucking animals in the sack.
Vote now.
Like if you've got really strong sides, like look at my boy not him. Look at my boy VB here. MVB. Most valuable bottom, dude. He would bucking Bronto probably. He'd probably put a crater in your penis. Like in your penis shelf? What? He'd probably crater out your penis shelf. You know? It'll look like a fucking, like the surface of the moon after he's done bucking Bronco in with his MVB. I'm just saying because he's got massive sides, you know? Looking like fucking Einstein went Super Saiyan or some shit. The winner was Camacho. That adds up. I mean, that's basically voting for Terry Crews. Dolly Madison? That's more of a should-be president. You grew up 2 miles from Van Buren's hometown, Kinderhook, New York, and that's a sexy town name. Got Kinder in the title. Get your mind out of the gutters, because it's got Hook in the title. That's why I think it's sexy. Why? Because the movie Hook is also very sexual. Okay, you know what, Chet? Enough. Enough of all this. Let's talk about whatever news chat shared. Please. I was trying to, man. You're fucking taking your time, being all contentious with my extremely normal takes. All right, what's up? What's up with the goddamn news? Sorry, my segs hair was just going nuts today. It was bringing out all my libidinal instincts. Is that your word of the day? Yes. Lauren Boebert's racially charged Halloween costume. Yeah, is blackface back? Because I was seeing a lot of it. On Twitter? No, just like around the neighborhood. I live in Texas. Well, my family does. I don't think it is, but I do think some conservatives are like, see, I can do it. And you could always do it. You can do it, but you should not do it. So says Mr. Grayface. It was Greenface. Representative Lauren Boebert and her boyfriend, Kyle Percy, a real estate broker from Windsor, Colorado, attended a Halloween party in Loveland, Colorado on Friday night in costumes portraying a Mexican woman and an immigration and customs enforcement agent. Well, there's a video, apparently.
This morning, the White House faces a deadline to pay out SNAP benefits despite the government shutdown. A federal judge ordered the Trump administration to start making food stamp payments today or partial payments by Wednesday. But it's unclear if the White House will comply. The Trump administration argued it can't legally use emergency funds. Over the weekend, President Trump grew criticism after throwing a Great Gatsby-themed Halloween party at Mar-a-Lago.
Oops.
Some calling it tone-deaf, with 42 million Americans now going without food assistance. A White House spokesperson dismissed the critics, arguing, quote, these Democrats are full of it. Now, with just days to go until the government shutdown becomes the longest in history, President Trump pointing the finger at Democrats.
We voted 14 times to open the country. We have voted.
He sounds healthy.
14 times to open the country. And they vote to keep it closed. All they have to do is vote to open the country. And we only need 5 Democrats.
Are they allowed to denoise a thing so much that it just makes him sound like AI Trump? Well, that is AI Trump, I think. They just, sometimes you ask him a question, he goes and generates a Sora video for you.
Trump has encouraged Republicans to change Senate rules, allowing Republicans to reopen the government without needing any votes from Democrats. But Senate Majority Leader John Thune has pushed back, saying giving the minority party a voice is important. Democrats are refusing to budge on demands to pass a spending bill without extending the Affordable Care Act tax credit. Trump saying he will only address health care once the government reopens.
We should fix that. We should fix it.
Oh, sick.
And we can fix it with the Democrats. All they have to do is let the country open and we'll fix it. They have to let the country open and I'll sit down with the Democrats and we'll fix it.
Beth Dreyer is one of roughly 20 million Americans on Obamacare who's facing skyrocketing premiums. Her bill jumping from $80 a month to $425.
This is more than quadrupled in cost for me.
She says she has no choice but to cancel her plan.
I feel pretty helpless at this moment.
Meanwhile, major delays at airports in Newark, San Francisco, Austin, and Houston over the weekend as TSA agents and air traffic controllers call out sick, among the roughly 1.4 million federal workers forced to go without pay. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy warns the delays will only get worse.
There is a level of risk that gets injected into the system when we have a controller that's doing 2 jobs instead of 1.
And a new poll finds nearly 60% of Americans disapprove of Trump's handling of the government, including the economy.
We're disapproving of his handling of the government? There isn't a government right now. Cookies and shit, thank you so much for the follow. Well, I mean, it's shut down, which they're trying to blame the Democrats for. But, you know, he is currently president. Well, he can't control that. Oh, just that? That specifically, he can't. I don't think he has any control over that. I thought we were trying to talk about a racist lady's Halloween costume. Now I feel like there's other problems in the country. You thought the only problem was all the racist Halloween costumes? I mean, they were really racist this year, though. I thought it was the biggest problem, but now I'm like, uh-oh, is that just a distraction from... Nah, I think probably all the racist Halloween costumes are a big problem. I mean, they're a problem too, but I do think they're kind of related, actually. What do you mean racist Halloween costumes are related to like a ethno-state government trying to strip away the rights of all Americans and impoverish the entire nation? Surprisingly well said. I was reading that off a fortune cookie. What? Pepito was holding up a fortune cookie over there. It's a very strange fortune cookie. You're telling me, man, they're getting crazy. Ever since this country's been going nuts, the fortune cookies are nuts. Okay. What? Sorry, here's another story. Stop talking about all this. Done. Dogs in Chernobyl exclusion zone mysteriously turned blue. Forget about your worries for a day and worry about this shit. Blue dogs? Blue dog Democrat? More like blue dog Russian actual dog. What the fuck? Look how goddamn blue this dog is. It's not as blue as I was hoping. That seems maybe worrisome. Bluey in real life? Dude, Blue-E. See, they blew up. They blew up the reactor and it poisoned all the wildlife. So it's like, it's a play on words. Maybe that's what Bluey's about. Maybe Bluey lives in Chernobyl. I feel like they've probably named Bluey's town. Yeah, but maybe they changed it in that universe after the explosion. You think the Bluey show takes place in a post-nuclear meltdown Chernobyl? Yeah, but who knows, like thousands of years in the future. And the mutations worked. And honestly, they fucking rock. What? The mutations worked, Case. And Bluey and his friends are doing better than ever. And I'm one of the few people bold enough to say we need to set off more nuclear reactors and then wait. And then see if it makes the world more kick-ass and magical, like in all of your favorite superhero movies. And also, I'm assuming, the show Adventure Time. Anyway, that's probably bad that the dogs are blue. Well, I think it's good. You got some pants on, officer? Detroit police officer caught without pants during video court hearing. Well, there's
We've
a video.
all had that nightmare, right? You're in your underwear and you're at work or maybe you're on stage. Well, for one Detroit police officer, it was very much real as he showed up to an official court proceeding over Zoom without any pants on.
Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, Officer Jackson.
Oh.
Badge number 3919 out of the 12th precinct.
Officer Matthew Jackson
Maybe
with the
it's
Detroit
just
Police
little
Department
shorts.
at a virtual court proceeding at 36 District Court, addressing Judge Sean Perkins and the entire court this week with a critical piece of his uniform missing.
You got some pants on, officer?
Sir, they're in the... No, sir.
Attorney Tatanisha Reed was in the proceedings on behalf of the defendant and couldn't quite believe what she was seeing, or for that matter, not seeing.
I was trying to figure it out. Like, am I seeing what I think I'm seeing? Especially with a police officer.
Judge Perkins, while asking if the officer...
I love when something just as objectively happened and they cut to someone for commentary. Like, what were you thinking? And they're like, I thought he wasn't wearing pants. Dude, come on. Are we really going to call him out for this? Boom, baby. Those could be chaps, Case. I'll never tell. We could be wearing chaps right now, which don't count as pants. I can see you're wearing pants. Look again. We're not having sex. I know, dude. Quit being weird. Well, my thoughts and prayers, dude, because, I mean, you shouldn't have to wear pants when you're not in court. But he was in court. Yeah, remotely. As long as it's on them for looking. Well, he could have just panned his camera up. He's a cop. It's amazing that he even knew how to turn on a camera. They usually don't. Well, you know, that's a good point, actually. Okay. A couple more here. A generous gift by Suborbital in honor of his nuptials. Suborbital, congratulations. I haven't been keeping up with the Discord, so I wasn't aware, but assuming Live and Sleazy isn't just doing a bit here. I also don't know if Suborbital's in the chat, but congrats. Suborbital? Hell yeah. We had sex hair? Yeah, we did. I did. Oh, okay. You want to be all territorial about it? I am. It's my sex hair. Japanese butt breathing technique could help people with lung conditions. Go on. Actually, you go on. Don't mind if I do. Get a breath of this not so fresh air. Japanese and US researchers have developed a groundbreaking treatment for people who can't breathe through their lungs by delivering oxygen where the sun don't shine. Results from the first human clinical trial testing the so-called butt breathing technique suggest that it's safe and well tolerated, pushing the cheeky alternative one step closer to a real lifesaver. What the fuck are they even talking about? What is it? See, this one we could use a video. Let there be a video on how to do it. Yeah, exactly. Why is there not? You know, we do have some comments actually real quick. Trump also said he would release the Epstein files, and those are totally out now. Oh, those came out? That's really good news. So is JD and Erica having an affair? That might be in here. Oh, that one, where the two are fucking on stage? Yeah, I don't think they went that far, but it was surprisingly close. So is and that was a double up. That one was a double up, yes. What's going on here? Okay, maybe there's a video. Oh, there's a picture of an ass. It might sound like a sketch from Saturday. You know, enough with your frickin' editorializing. How do I breathe out of my ass? It works like an enema, with researchers slipping oxygen-rich liquid straight into the rectum using a lubricated tube. This is just kinky stuff. No, this is a medical treatment. What, to make me come good? Chet, come on. Come on, man. You can do better than that. No, I can't. After early animal tests showed the treatment could stave off respiratory failure. Oh. We did it to the animals. We made animals butt chug air. For their own good, apparently. Anyway, it worked for them, and then scientists took the plunge and moved on to human trials and recruited 27 healthy and brave. It's not that brave, dude. Your butt is just another erogenous organ if you let it be. Men who agree to have varying amounts of perfluoridicolin liquid inserted into their rectums to hold for 60 minutes. Actually, okay, I give it back. That is once again brave. Is getting air blown up your ass for 60 minutes? What am I? In a meeting with the marketing department? Already? You gotta hit it when you tell a good one, Chet. Dang it. Huh? Oh. Now they're just totally silent, Chet. That's not good either. It's better. It's just this one guy. I don't come to your job and suck the penis out of your beer. Okay? Well, they can't all be good. Sir, can you calm down? You had your time to boo. Okay? Thank you for standing up for me. No, that guy's too drunk to be here. Yeah, why is that guy here? It's actually just our intern. Well, it wasn't very good. So. Boo. Card King, it was you? Card King was booing my ass? Maybe that's what I'm going for. Maybe I'm being like a wrestling heel. Technical term. Okay, what were we talking about? Blowing ass air up and it make you healthy. Look, okay, we got it then. Yeah, let's move on. We understand it fully. We covered it. Oh, this is the pants story again. Okay, what else we got? Oh my god, ad blockers are so annoying. Diane Lane. Wait, this already isn't this from? It's from a minute ago. No, that was from a minute ago, right? Yes. Although R.I.P. Okay, here's one. Billboard says at least one AI-generated artist is charting every week now. Okay. We'll need need picks, or it didn't happen. They're the ones who make the artists? I'm not sure how the Billboard charts are calculated anymore. The AI artists included Zanya Monet, an AI avatar created by Mississippi-based songwriter Talishi Nikki Jones, who used the AI music generator app Suno, and Juno Sky, an AI-powered artist that was produced by Nguyen Duc Nam. Okay. They've charted. What does that mean? Yeah, maybe our songs can get on the charts if these AI songs can get on. Let's look up whatever Zanya Monet's song is. And you know, there are certain people that are really claiming to be fans of AI. Someone said bring back Joe Rogan earlier. Well, we might not do that segment anymore. Although we could. I'm good, actually. Oh, okay. But we can show this AI clip as well of Joe Rogan espousing the quality of these chart-topping hits. Who the fuck is Zanya Monet? Here we go. Let's spread awareness. I can already tell why this is #1, baby. Why does it sound so lo-fi?
I want that back in the day kind of vibe. When love ain't live streamed, it was felt inside. No posts, no tags, no midnight tests, just loyalty.
Oh, come on, at least let it hit the fucking chorus. I mean, I do think it sounds very clearly like AI. I don't think that would stop most people from liking a song, but the song is also just so fucking corny. You know? We didn't even let it finish.
And a little bit of respect before everybody knew your business. Before who you with turned suspicious. Before the GPS and the passwords too. Love was simple, just me and you. Take me back when love was real. When a woman stood firm on how she feel. When a man was a...
That is incredibly generic and bad. Look up Denisha Carter. I just don't know why something, well, I guess I shouldn't say that when a lot of pop music is fairly generic, but there's also some good pop music. Just mean you have all of music as an option. Are people really listening to that? I'm always a little maybe more suspicious of these AI milestones than I should be, but part of me feels like Billboard is saying an AI artist is topping the charts just to keep, say, the Billboard charts relevant. What do you mean they're not relevant? You're not aware of who's at the top of the Billboard charts? Billboard. #1. At this point, I feel like a Spotify playlist of like the week's top hits has more relevance than the Billboard charts. Oop, allow ads. I refuse. Can I just... Oh man. We can't even see it because they put ads on it. Anyway, freaking Taylor Swift is all over it, basically. Bill himself runs the shop, Psychor? Yeah, Bill's one of the best tastemakers out there. He's got an eye for talent. That's why he's got stuff like whatever Denisha Carter is.
Shit talking is good for the soul.
Mm-hmm.
And snitching on somebody.
I don't know what this is or why we're looking at it. This doesn't seem to be an AI artist. So, but I thought it was, but it seems to be a podcaster. So I think I'll pass on that one. Here's another big fan of AI music, though, Chet. This is one of your. This is someone in your camp. I just like good music, okay? So wherever it's from.
No, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
The music's disturbing because it's my favorite music now. Like
AI music is your favorite.
Oh, there's AI covers. Have you ever heard any of the AI covers of 50 Cent songs in soul?
No.
I'm gonna blow your mind.
Okay.
This is my favorite thing to do to people. Play "What Up,
This is
Gangsta."
his favorite thing.
Now, this guy, if this was a real person, would be the #1 music artist in the world.
Okay.
Everybody would be like, "Holy shit! Have you heard of this guy?" He's it's like they took all of the sounds that all of the artists have generated and created the most soulful, potent voice, and it's sung in a way that I don't even know if you could do because you would have to breathe in and out of reps. Here, put the headphones on. Put the headphones on real quick.
Okay.
You got to listen to this. It's
Get ready to have your fucking mind blown. Music's so good, a human couldn't even do it due to breath. Well, a produced song can have impossible singing in it too. An AI produced song. No, any song that you can just move audio files around. That's just such a bafflingly stupid thing to say. Oh, well, the numbers don't lie, and I think his podcast is. Well, let's just keep listening.
gonna blow you away.
For listeners, we gotta cut it out.
Yeah, we'll cut it out for the listeners. But amazing, right? Amazing.
Shifty Brent. That's a sick name for an AI artist. Shifty Brent. Wait a minute, they weren't done talking. We need to hear the clip out. When two titans of mental acuity meet like this, we got Musk and Rogan. What are they gonna say?
Amazing. And they do like every one of his hits all through this AI generated soulful artist. It's fucking incredible. I played in the green room. So people that are like, I don't want to hear AI music. I'm like, just listen to this. And they're like, God damn it. It's fucking incredible. I mean,
it's only going to get better from here.
Yeah, only going to get better.
You stop me from shitting my pants when I stop telling lies. Or however that saying goes. My point is, we got to listen to Shifty Brent. What was it? Its call is literally Shifty Brent. I thought I had to be remembering that wrong, but no. No, you're right, Chet. It's Shifty Brent. Unlike Joe Rogan, I'm not afraid to get the copyright strike on my YouTube video. I don't think you monetize your YouTube videos. Maybe if I really aggressively monetize it to like 10 people. Okay, this is Shifty Brent. Get wealthy or perish trying. You know, I feel bad even playing these at all, but, well, supposedly the man of the most popular podcast on the planet is espousing the incredible, soulful vocals of Shifty Brent, so let's find out.
What up, blood? What up, cuz? What up, blood? What up, gangsta?
Whoa! You know, that's okay. I won't say it's trash. I just think that there's better AI songs personally. Because why do that when you can have stuff like
Says of things, I'd give them back in a big old sack and keep
I couldn't find the right one.
Things.
Here we go. Nope, that sucks too. YouTube, you can't even pull up the right Hank Hill AI covers for me to make my point. Oh well. I was gonna play a Hank Hill AI cover, which is roughly how that still sounds to me. Oh, here's the real Hank, Slim Shady parody.
May I have your attention, please? Excuse me, may I have
This is
your
pretty good
attention,
stuff.
please? Will a Rusty Shackelford please stand up? Bed, it's a clean burning fuel, giblet head.
That's actually more of a fan edit. Case, you can't even find an AI cover from Hank Hill. Look, they're out there, okay? I'm sorry that YouTube failed me in this one situation. What point are you even trying to make? I like my feeling with all this AI stuff. If it wasn't being jammed down our throats as like the future of everything and a replacement for artists and idiots like fucking Joe Rogan were saying, I make people listen to this in my green room and they tell me how good it is while I'm standing in the comedy club that I own and could invite them on my podcast that could still make them millions of dollars through the exposure. They tell me the thing that I'm telling them is good. Yeah, because it rocks. Exactly. If all of the idiots in the world weren't telling us that this is the greatest thing ever, it could just be a fun novelty that people are messing around with. But no, we have to decide that Shifty Brent is going to destroy the music industry with his on some level impressive, but also incredibly basic AI cover of the incredibly novel idea of what if this rap song was in a different genre? I do think it's kind of fun. Yeah, it's sort of fun until you make such a big fucking deal out of it that it becomes incredibly embarrassing. Well, I just believe in finding my joy wherever I like, Case, so actually I refuse to exist. I'm kind of operating on a higher wavelength. Can we do AI slap check-in? We might not be able to do it today, but we can once I'm back in town. I just need to wrap things up today. So, speaking of, Chet, why don't we burn through these last couple of news stories? Because we're almost all caught up. Oh yeah, there's a Scott Adams story. You know what? I'll skip this Diddy story. We'll just skip it, and we'll end on checking in on Heidi Klum's Halloween costumes. The Terror Master says one of his guests told Joe Rogan there is an AI podcast too, and he could be replaced, and he said no way. That is at least sort of charming to know that Joe Rogan will probably actually be worried about that now. Like, Jamie, pull up a podcast of me, but it's not me, it's a robot. And maybe we just play that. I do feel like Joe Rogan would be the first person in line to replace himself with his own AI model. And frankly, I think a lot of his audience wouldn't notice, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it really is the future. There's AI fitness influencers. Yeah, there's AI porn as well. I suspect the Venn diagram there is a pretty intense crossover. Damn it, this Walt action pull is still there. Reverie Wolf, I apologize. Someday I will remember to remove that. Okay, anyway, let's just burn through these last couple newses real quick. I will do my own voice, thank you very much. We gotta burn through these newses. Nation's largest fleet of police cyber trucks to patrol Las Vegas. I bet they've never felt safer in Vegas. I do think of all the cities to have cyber trucks, Vegas does make the most sense. Let's just watch the old podcast Joe Rogan episode where he had Kevin on. Is there video of that? Or is that one just audio? That might have been before he was doing video, or maybe he was always doing video. Anyway, either way, no, let's not watch that. What? I want to see that. I'd watch a clip, but I don't want to watch the whole thing. Godzilla Fest is coming. Okay. It doesn't look like there's any details on dates. 00. It's on 00. Goo Fest. That's a different fest. Meta denies torrenting porn to train AI, says downloads were for personal use. Meta says lawsuit claiming it pirated porn to train AI makes no sense. Didn't they recently say they're going to allow people to generate what they're calling smut? Should I just keep cutting to this photo of Nicholas? Wait, which politician is this? I think it's Maduro, but I shouldn't say if I'm not sure, which I'm also not sure. Anyway, what I meant to cut to is this. The move comes after Strike 3 Holdings discovered illegal downloads of some of its adult films on Meta's corporate IP address, as well as other downloads that Meta allegedly concealing using a stealth network of 2,500 hidden IP addresses, accusing Meta of stealing porn to secretly train an unannounced adult version of its AI model powering MovieGen. Strike 3 sought damages that could exceed $350 million. You know, they'll probably settle out of court. They'll just, they'll do like a stock swap where instead of paying the $350 million, Meta buys an equity stake in MovieGen, and somehow that raises both their stock prices by $1 billion. I think that's how lawsuits are going to be settled now. Sounds like you just did some advanced accounting, Case. I didn't know you had it in you. I still don't really think AI will replace actual porn. I think a big appeal to people of porn, for better or worse, is the idea that there's real people participating in it. It's the same reason why like celebrity nudes, when they're fake, aren't as popular as like real celebrity nudes? Do you have either on you right now? Chat, the internet has all of that. Yeah, it does. I do think, though, as a genre, S1000, thank you so much for the 34 months. I can imagine AI porn getting more and more popular as the technology gets better. However, I suspect the main place it will get more popular is in deepfakes, which is the most troubling use of it for porn. So all of these people, like, releasing and explicitly training models that might be used for porn. I know that they'll say they'll have guardrails on it, but I just don't know what the appeal of it is unless you can put like specific, I guess if you could generate like a girl that does whatever you want, maybe that's appealing to people. I don't know. But I really feel like the main use of it will be for maybe forcing like IP characters to do sex acts, but I suspect in the long term, like, ooh, I can make my neighbor do stuff. Well, that's what you suspect, Case. Most of us aren't going to do fucked up stuff with it. I'm not accusing you, Chet. I just think it will, for sure, that'll be a popular use of it. Everyone will just be generating Ernest deepfakes since the filter doesn't work on him. He's on my list too, next to Hunter and Joe Biden. Ernest? That one makes sense. So, if he's okay with it, I will be generating Ernest doing all sorts of stuff. He's dead, Chet. Oh, well then he's got to be fine with it, right? No, no one dead is fine with it. Leave Jim Varney alone? But I thought he was like an open source model now. I can openly source him for my modeling. Is me generating him and I on a fancy date really that much worse than generating him smoking a vape he would have never smoked? It's slightly worse, chat. And then it gets worse from there. We could argue all porn is clayface porn. All porn? One could argue all porn is clayface porn. Like the Batman villain? I don't know. It's love to hate. They're making a point, Case. Let them make the point. I've just never thought of all porn as being clayface porn. But you're right. Oh, okay. Case is resigned to your position. Fair enough. Scott Adams pleads with Trump to help save his life. Whoa, we're suddenly shifting gears. This is the big Scott Adams news of the day. President Donald Trump has responded to a plea from Scott Adams of Dilbert fame after the author and cartoonist reached out for help with medical emergencies. Adams posted on X that he was reaching out to the president to help save his mother fudging soul / life. I think just life, actually. They're connected. You think you went overboard with Ernest Gunshade the First? What'd you do? Tell me all about it. No, stop it, Chet. Okay, don't tell me all about it. Case is being a killjoy today. Adams explained, as many of you know, I have metastasized prostate cancer. Okay, that is actually bad. Yeah, I don't know if he should be reaching out to the president for help on it, but okay. A healthcare provider, Kaiser of Northern California, has approved my application to receive a newly FDA-approved drug called Pluctivo, but they have dropped the ball in scheduling the brief IV to administer it, and I can't seem to fix that. I'm declining fast. I will ask President Trump if he can get Kaiser to Northern California to respond and schedule it for Monday. That will give me a fighting chance to stick around on this planet for a little bit longer. God bless. That is taking healthcare into your own hands. I know a lot of people like to complain about healthcare is broken in this country. Well, I think we just found a great way to fix it. If you are sick, tweet the president. Wouldn't you have to truth the president? No, he's on Twitter now, but he mostly does do Truth Social. I mean, look, I'm not the biggest Scott Adams fan. I don't really wish prostate cancer on anyone, but I think it's a little troubling that even someone who is rich and, for better or worse, famous can't cut through the red tape of our medical industry and is having to, like, DM the president to be like, please intercede in my extremely serious medical incident. You would say that, dude. Well, what you're missing is Scott Adams is a parodiist. A what? He does he's a comician. He does a comic. Yes. So this could all be a bit. You just said that it's the way forward. It could be. Or it's satire. No, I think he has cancer and he's like maybe actually desperate. I don't know. Or it's PR. we live in pretty troubling times. It's hard to tell the sincerity of anything, but that's too bad, I guess, on many levels. I'll tell you what's not too bad. This Medusa, unless you mean too bad-y, because she is looking good. And that's Heidi Klum, would you believe it? I would, because honestly, I still would. Oh, you like this? It's doing something for me, for sure. The Queen of Halloween has done it again. And fuck it, let's just see the costume.
This way, Heidi, this way. Heidi, right here. Heidi, straight ahead.
Heidi, this way. Heidi, I got a treat.
Heidi, right
Look at these
here.
keys.
Heidi, look at this way again. Miss Klum and Matt. Heidi, right here.
She is just doing
Heidi,
it.
right here,
How long
please.
do you think she was doing that? Just sitting there hissing in front of her own Heidi Klum Halloween poster.
Happy Halloween.
See, this is why it's worth it to be famous.
Heidi, right here.
Most celebrities don't do it right. Well, Heidi Klum's been famous since like 1995, so she knows. I like to do this weird thing. Everyone watch me do it, and it is at least kind of fun. I'm in support. If we have to have a permanent glamourati class of celebrities that never disappear, they should all be more like Heidi Klum and at least put on fun fashion/Halloween events. And honestly, that costume does kind of kick ass. Where's the forklift that hauled her onto the carpet? I think it was actually a bunch of like child labor kids. What? Yeah, I think she hired a team of child laborers to just kind of haul her around for the day. Why child laborers? To give kids a job. Right. Okay. Well, I'm going to just remind everyone that that's not true. You don't know that. I'm pretty confident that's not true, Chet. All right. That seems like a good enough stopping point as any. So Heidi Klum for Halloween, Mariah Carey for Christmas. Who do we have for Thanksgiving? Well, we got Macy's. Whatever celebrities on the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade. You're going to say buff dudes. That could have been the other option. Why would she hire child labor? To give the kids a chance. Okay, I'll admit I was guessing that that's what she did, but maybe kids just did the stitching on the costume. I don't think there's any child labor involved in Heidi Klum's costume. Well, it's the fashion industry. I'm just assuming there's child labor involved. Not her Halloween event isn't entirely the... Chat, you're not making a good point. I'm in the vicinity of a point, Case. I will get there. Okay. Trump's giblet neck, yes. The Nussie is the only Thanksgiving Day celebrity we got. That do make sense. Thank you very much. Are we Thanksgiving Day parading this year? What is it? The last Thursday of... When is Thanksgiving? You don't know? Is it always on the... I always forget which holidays are on the same day versus a certain day of the week. Thanksgiving always on the same day. Is it always on a Thursday or something? It's the 27th. Always on a Monday? Is it always the 27th? Should I know this? Well, you're nearly 40, so no. Follow your bliss, Case. Thank you. Anyway, it's on the 27th. That's a Thursday. Yeah, it's always on a Thursday, right? Am I making this up? It's Thursday for you guys? Yeah. I think I can. I don't think I have anything. Well, it just depends. I guess I could do it. We used to do it live, right? I don't think we did it last year. I think the bit was I would do it on the day that the parade actually happened. We'd watch it. I'd like to. Let me double check my schedule, but tentatively, yes, we will do our once skipped tradition of the Macy's Day Parade. Unless I'm going, I think the reason I couldn't do it last year is I went to Kendall's family's place. Yeah, you're right, it is always Thursday. See, I'm remembering. You're lucky that you were unconfidently correct just this once. Okay. Yeah, maybe I could go to Cass's house and do it. I can make him stream again. Or we meet at a secondary location. Why don't you want him at our house? Well, I just don't want to make him drive all the way up here. But maybe he would. Okay. It's almost 5:30. Shit. One of these days we're going to do all these segments. But I think today we're going to have to end on Trip on the Street. Oh, I moved last year. That's right. That sounds right. Yeah, the parade was moving too, Case. It wasn't making excuses. I was so confident that I could catch up on segments today, but it turns out I like to ramble. That is technically all this stream is. That's true. Anyway, let's close out with Trip on the streets. You can send Trip your opinion. It'll go down to the streets, and he'll find it there. Don't worry. With exclamation point Trip. There might already be some opinions in there. I changed how his opinion sheet works. It could easily be broken. We'll find out either way. If I can stream tomorrow, then we did make progress. We were 4 segments behind, but tomorrow we'd only be 2. But we'll see if I even can. If not, then, someday we'll be doing this conspiracy time. This long ago requested conspiracy time. But for now, let's close things out with Trip on the streets. Back again I am, like a bloodhound, but for opinions. So not that. I will be finding all your opinions out here on the streets. What I'm concerned about is that this number isn't correct, and there might be more than 3. There's only one way to find out, and that's to relentlessly talk to people. I won't take not talking for an answer. Let's see if everything's working as it should. And get out here with these opinions today. Okay. Yes, you there. Let's not waste any time in case there's 30 opinions waiting. Oh, number 4. Well, this one claims 4, but there could be more. Anyway, we'll figure them out either way. Yes, you there. Come talk to me. There could be a rush or there could not be. I don't know which it is, but either way, did the cheese that Pepito ate have a funeral? Well, it's kind of sad about whatever happened there. Not super familiar with that. Can you explain? Well, there's a segment on the thing that you're on where the good little guys talk. Okay, that's every segment. Okay. Well, anyway, Pepito ate a talking cheese. He killed it. It died. Okay. It's dead. Okay. Did it have a funeral? It's cheese, though? If it's fucking cheese, then who cares? Well, it was alive. It had feelings and history. It might have had a family. It was cheese. I don't claim to understand, but it moved me. And I'd like to know if it was put to rest. I'll be honest with you. Not a fucking chance. What? Because it's cheese. So messed up. It's cheese, man. You're gonna have to harshen up that brittle soul of yours if you can't handle the death and torture of a couple sentient cheeses. I refuse to ever handle that. It shouldn't be allowed. Pepito, you're a killer. You're a killer as far as I'm concerned. That's ridiculous. It's cheese. You keep saying that. It doesn't make it any better, Trip. I am a huge fan, but please. Sorry, I'm just being honest. Nobody cares about cheese that can talk getting brutally killed. Alright, anyway. Let's see who else is out here today. Yes, you there.
I just checked my channels and I don't see Spike TV anymore.
Okay.
Where's the television for men? Oh, yeah.
Well, are you, you're a guy?
Oh, man, yes. I'm a nasty boy.
Okay. Spike TV. I wasn't actually aware if that was on or off. I have not kept up with cable at all. I'm actually a big-time internet celebrity now. It's sort of the future.
Not for me. I like basic cable. It's all I watch. I like a scheduled program, and I like knowing I'm watching it with other people.
Well, I'm assuming if you've lost it then, do you have a pretty expansive cable package?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. I got one of the digital antennas.
Oh, I don't think that's a cable package.
No. You get everything. You get the channel that has, like, them. Sometimes wrestling, sometimes teen dramas.
The CW?
You get that with it. You got, ABC.
Yeah, that's like standard open air broadcasting.
More than that, too.
Well, yeah, do you smoke? Card King is worried that you're maybe messing up your voice.
Nope. I'm just a classic man.
Okay, well, I don't know what happened to Spike TV. And I'm one of the most macho men on the planet.
That's crazy to say if you don't watch Spike, but okay, I guess I'll just fucking roll over and shit.
Whoa, what? I mean, you don't have to do that. It's a strange response to pretty much anything. Okay, yes, you there. Hey, Trip. Hi. Has Triple H done a bad job with John Cena's retirement booking? What's the matter? Sorry, I don't want to call anything up, but are you able to look at me? Yeah, I'm looking right at you. Okay, then I better just not mention it. Yes. Yeah. Based on what, I think he's done an excellent job, actually. Well, then why are you asking me? Well, I like to get everyone's opinion. There's a lot of people upset about it, and I think he's done a pretty good job. Well, you know, it's fine. At the end of the day, a lot of it's on the wrestler anyway, to make whatever shit they spit in their face work. John Cena's sort of done that for good chunks of his career, and I just think it's been a little lackluster. Maybe they got shot in the foot by The Rock stuff. I've actually kind of stopped watching WWE's product recently. I'll probably, find a bar with an open window to watch it through because I refuse to go inside at some point around WrestleMania season. But I am somewhat generally disturbed by the channel, by the product and the people in charge of it. So I've sort of checked out. And that's, you could say that you're a big guy. Well, all entertainment is actually compromised. So, I mean, I don't think you're wrong, but also it's sort of to your point. They have weird business practices. They seem to be heavily involved in the Trump administration. And even more than that, it just kind of seems like it hasn't been that good recently. Somebody watching AEW pay-per-views? Occasionally. You son of a bitch. I was a fan. Oh, you're not a fan of me anymore? I mean, I'll still keep up with what you're doing, but I wouldn't call myself a fan. You're gonna keep up with me? I mean, I'll probably watch everything you do, but I'm not a fan. Are you a fan of AEW? No. Do you watch what they do? I mean, I keep up with what they do, but that doesn't mean I'm a fan. Do you watch their pay-per-views? I mean, I keep up with them. Yeah, I watch them. That doesn't mean I'm a fan. Why do you care which wrestling company you're watching? Well, I mean, I'm a fan of one of them. But you watch all of it? Well, I mean, I keep up with it. Okay, look, man. All right, fine. You know what? That's fine. You've done a great job. Everybody has done a good job, and it's fine. Okay, thank you. That's all I was wondering. That's all I was wondering. All right. Yes, you there. What do you got for me? I'm Trippy B. If you could wrestle one person, dead or alive, who would it be? Okay, well, no reason to ask what's happening here. Dead or alive? Napoleon? What? I don't know. Anybody, right? Is he the most famous? I'm also just curious, how little was he? You want to wrestle him because he's a little guy? What? What are you? I could make it happen, Trip. I am the concept of stuff. No, that's too vague. Yes, that's right. Every time you think of stuff, it's me. That's so vague. Yes, that's another thing you thought of. Do you want to wrestle Napoleon? No, I mean, it's just what I don't really want to wrestle anyone. Oh. You defeated me this once. What? How do you work? You thought of a thing. That counts as stuff. My only weakness. I was going to make you wrestle who you named, but you used the power of stuff to make me not. Okay, very good this time, Trip. I'll get you next time with stuff. What stuff? Okay, well, I think it's important I don't ask too many questions. All right. Yes, you there? You got a opinion for me? I'm still Trippy B.
More like John Sr. commit a crime. Oh, yeah. Give it to me, chat. Give it to me straight. How was that?
What?
I'm trying to work on a stand-up comedy. I'm a flaming school of comedy. I want to go on the road with my dad, but I need to try it out first.
You're doing better than most.
Thank you so much. Is this how comedy works? You tell a joke and then you wait about 40 seconds to see if it landed?
I don't think that's usually how it works. Is Trippy D Cardi B's second cousin? Who? Chat, sorry. Anyway, it was decent. It's decent. If you want to go on the road, though, I think you're going to need a couple jokes that absolutely kill.
Okay.
So you've got a little work to do.
Okay. That's fair criticism. I'll take fair criticism.
I'll be honest, I can barely understand you. You have an impossibly deep voice.
I mean, I'm a houseborn. I'm up from hell.
I figured.
Okay, anyway, big fan. Thanks so much.
Great. Yes, you there? What do you have for me? I am still Trippy B. Keep it moving. Would you rather never be able to complain again or never poop again? You can find a way to complain without complaining. No. Don't try to get around this. You've got to pick. Well, poop. I mean, poop's more functional. You could be positive, I guess, and it'd be annoying sometimes, and you couldn't articulate it, but if you can't shit your pants, you'll die. Well, maybe you can't complain, you'll die. You ever think of that? No. Well, now you know. A little bit. Don't really get how it works. You get all stuffed up. Like how your colon can get stuffed up from not pooping? Well, the same thing could happen to your brain. By not letting the air out, by not uncorking those complaints. Exactly that, Michael. There's always a catch. Okay, well, I guess I'm fucked either way then. Now you're getting it. Sometimes there's no way to win. The Kobayashi LaRue. It's Maru, well. I mean, it's gotta be better to just shit occasionally and have a generally positive outlook. I'm assuming. We're running out of stored town hall questions? This is a different command. Don't even worry about it. They don't interact. They're different lists. Anyway, who else?
On this day, I see clearly. Everything has come to light.
Okay.
And that light says, Fire Jake. Peace out, dog. You just got drive-by song slammed.
What? Is that a thing? Did someone pay for me to get drive-by song slammed? Because it wasn't really it was lyrics to a song, but he didn't even sing it. I'd sort of like to complain to someone if it was supposed to be a song, but what company? And who did that to me and why? Maybe that's what they're trying to make me ask. Okay. Yes, you there. What do you got for me? These are from the town hall? Son of a bitch. What? Mr. Slayton, can your final match be against Jake? How is this happening? Why am I getting town hall questions? Someone broke the motherfucking list. It wasn't me, I just came to ask the question. No, it can't. What? Oh, that's it? That's all I get? The list got mixed up somehow. Pulling off the town hall list. I gotta speed this up because we gotta go into negative numbers or something. I'm back. Okay, what do you want? So that trailer is perfectly legal, but I sent a 9-minute video of me gushing and I gotta put on a list? I think that's from a Town Hall too, so no. What? No, that's a fair question. Let's see if this even works. Because it might fuck it up, but let's find out. You're back again? We're negative opinions? How does Piss fuel the hype train? Does he have a fusion fuel tank like in Back to the Future? You are supposed to only get one. Well, you didn't answer my other ones. Alright, we're deep in the hole. We gotta speed up. How does Piss fuel the hype train? He's got a piss combustion engine. Well, explain how that works. I can't explain combustion engines. That's all you get. What? No, come on, please. I'm curious about this. Oh! He's got a piss combustion engine. That's the best I can do. You, next. Bring it on. Best dip for Dino Nugs? Are you the same guy? No. You look similar. How so, sir? I look completely different. The best dip for Dino Nugs is barbecue. Ah, what? Quick answers? I think we could still be getting town hall questions. I can't tell anymore. There could be hundreds of these. Let's try again. No, I'm not doing this. Okay, look, I know how to fix this. I'm going into the list itself. There's a secret list that only I have access to. And I'm gonna have to do some surgery on it. I don't know how the town hall list and my list got all mixed up, but it seems to have happened, I'll admit it. Okay. Please, where is it? All right, we're honing in on it slowly but surely. Okay. I see. We were very far away from catching up. All right. Let me make sure I don't fuck this up, because it's a sensitive list. All right, we're going further in. We have 15 of these. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the stop button. Oh, opinions are pause for the day. We've got 15 of these to get through. Don't let this number fool you. It's completely inaccurate, unfortunately. And let's hope that this works. Yes, you there. You're the same guy. It seems the hate sock hates everything but Kendall. Just want to say that. Okay, now we should be into not those opinions. Can we get another Top Gun sequel where they fly those Trump jets and drop feces instead of bombs? This is still the wrong thing. How is that possible? There's... Oh, okay. Let me try this one more time. Okay, we gotta save this. Now, go away. I'm coming back. I'm gonna ask. Alright. Try it again, Mr. Negative. Negative one question. I should have known. A loop-de-loop twisty way. You were doing a different voice? I didn't know you had it in you. If anything, I think Mom Donnie has the advantage. Okay, great. He had SimCity 3000 on his wish list, even though it's not a game that I made. Since when do you make video games? Oh, and Cuomo can go to ban land. He's banned. That's right. I'm a socialist. I've decided to be a communist. You know what? Don't do that. Just stay whatever you were. Nope. I'm the face of the Communist Party now. You're gonna set it back even further. Not that I am. I'm a classic American newsman, but if I were a communist, I wouldn't want you as the face of it. Well, too bad, because I am. Say hello to the face of the future, everyone. Exclamation point cigarette from I Love Cigarettes. We should make that a command, but it's not one yet. Okay, yes, you there, young lady. What do you want from me? Trip, it's Ernie Club Seals with his dick. That's your name? I've been hearing people talking about my man JD Vance has been tagging that hot wife. What's her point? And the whole world is shocked. Well, okay. Well, I'm socked. Sorry, what I'm socked about is people don't see where this is leading. Okay, where is it leading? Ernie Club Seals with his dick. This won't stop with JD getting divorced and marrying a hot wife. It ends with her accepting the VP slot with Vance in 2028. Oh, well, that's still going to have weird sexual overtones to it because of all of the weird grabbing they're doing. The first fucking couple in the history of America. Oh, so they are married. They're just also running for the executive branch together. Yeah, come into the house with their name on it. Play me out. That's what I want to let you know. You know, I'd love to say that I think that's unlikely, but that seems a little possible, maybe. I mean, it's maybe a stretch, but also not as much of a stretch as it should be. Trip, get your ass in line and get some waffles. Oh my. I don't give a damn what you do. I want you to get me waffles. Okay, get on it. I've been told I can't say that anymore. What were you going to say? Nothing. Get on it. A waffles trip. Ta-ta. What was he going to say that he couldn't say? I'll be thinking about that all day. All right, yes, let's keep it moving. We've got a lot of these to get through. Hello. It's National Sandwich Day. Be a doll and make me a sandwich. See ya. What? Got his entire green universe with him. I hate multidimensional guys. They're always doing stuff like that. Okay, yes, you there. Hey, Drip. Hi. I'm a nasty little guy, and you're sniff stuff. What? Sniff stuff, mainly your socks. Take them off, big boy. Horny llama. Horny llama, come on. We've been through this. Come on, Trip. Give me a sniff. Horny llama, I'm just not that type of guy. Sniff, sniff. Okay, horny llama, I know this is how you show affection, but I'd prefer if you didn't. Come on, dolly, know what I do. I'm horny llama. Sniff, sniff. Horny llama, you're horny for specifically my socks, and it's just not my king. Sniff, sniff. Are you saying sniff, sniff about something other than the socks? Then I think we're done here until you can talk to me the way that I like to be talked to. That's how I try to talk to you. I like to talk about your feet. That's what's polite to me, sniff, sniff. Okay, well, that's okay. You can't please everyone, Chad. You can't please them all. Come on, yes, I see you. I see you. You're hungry for it.
Hi, Trip. Johnny H. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
It could be a Thanksgiving parade balloon, which would, if you could be, sorry. Fuck, I'm nervous.
That's okay. Take it easy, Johnny.
If you could be a Thanksgiving parade balloon, which would you be?
Which one?
Yeah. And would you let me get high off your helium? This is a fun second question.
Let me answer the first one first, Johnny.
Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. I'm nervous.
Okay. You look familiar.
My name's Johnny H.
Okay. I'd be a giant bar of gold.
Oh, I don't think that is one.
You didn't say it had to be a real one. And I'm not a balloon. I'm gold.
Do you have helium in you?
No. I'm a giant bar of gold suspended from a crane.
Well, I said balloon.
No. It says balloon on the side.
What?
Has balloon carved on the side of the gold bar.
Why, Trip?
Because I'll be rich.
No, you'll be the gold.
It doesn't matter. If I am the gold, then I own myself. And now I'm the richest man on the planet. A parade-sized bar of gold, I'll be unstoppable.
What? But why, Trip?
So I can get my nut. Scared him off. Couldn't handle the truth. Okay, yes, you there, little guy. You got something to say to me? What? Well, the people starve. Are you doing an accent? What's in prison? What? What? Are you trying to ask a serious question right now? I know what you really want to say. No. I think it's bad. That's it. What else can you say? It's bad and he shouldn't be president and it's bad. Banana. Is that good or bad? Did I answer it well? Banana. Okay. We're keeping it rolling until we're out of juice.
I'm Scrumptious.
Okay.
Crumb's housemaid.
What?
You would not believe the crazy sex stuff his ex-wife does with that his ex-wife and Jizbo have.
Oh no, you're a child.
What? No, I'm not. I'm an adult man.
Come on, you can't ask sex questions if you look like a baby with a mustache.
I'm here to ask you a question like anybody else. I'm also Crumb's sister.
What?
He scares me. He says stuff in his sleep.
All right, look, there's too much for me to unravel here. I just am going to have to say Godspeed.
What do you mean? I'm asking you a question.
What question?
You wouldn't believe the crazy sex.
I can't talk about this with you. You look like a baby.
That's fucked up. I look how I look.
You're Crumb's sister maid?
Yeah. Would you believe it?
Kind of, but also, okay.
Okay, if we're not getting anywhere, then I'm going to go.
It does look a little like Crumb, but... okay. Yes. A little thrown from whatever's, just considering sort of all of it, unfortunately. Yes, you there. What do you have for me?
Hi, Trip. Mountain Man Mike here, of the mountain.
Okay. Don't you usually come with music?
You don't have to ask me twice. Ha 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 ha. Yeah!
What the fuck is this?
Yeah!
Alright.
Okay! I know I don't look like I normally do. That's because I'm in disguise.
You look pretty close.
The war between Bigfoots and gray aliens has gotten so bad I had to go into hiding for a while. So they didn't brainwash me into giving them a piggyback ride. So they could be as tall as the Bigfoots.
What?
Do you know any good places to get lunch around the park? It's my question. Tell me, Trip.
What?
Tell me, Trip. Tell me, Trip.
What?
Tell me, Trip. Lunch Trip.
What?
Lunch Trip. Tell me, Trip.
What?
Lunch. Where do I get lunch, Trip? Tell me now. Tell me now, Trip. Lunch, 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 lunch,
lunch,
lunch, lunch, lunch, lunch, lunch, lunch, lunch,
lunch,
lunch, lunch, lunch, lunch, lunch, lunch, lunch.
Denny's. There's a Denny's at the corner.
I do like Denny's.
It's the first thing I could think of. There isn't even a Denny's at the corner. We're in a city. I panicked. He's gonna be looking for hours. Whoops. That's my bad. We have fun. Okay. God, I don't even know how many of these are left. Keep it moving. I'm Taro. They just do that to me. They walk up, they say that, they slink away. I know it's a threat. A threat of what? I'm less sure. Okay.
How do town halls work?
What?
How do town halls work?
Like a real one or the one here?
How do I work?
Come on, can you specify?
Here?
Well, here, it's a specific segment. You can request it. And then there'll be two guys, and the audience asks questions, and they respond. And then Case is in the middle, and he whines.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, that is how they work. I guess he was satisfied. Yes, you there. What do you have for me? The content may violate a guardrails considering similarity to third-party content. May violate our content policies. Okay. This content may violate our guardrails considering third-party likeness. Which one? Whose content? This content? Mine? Have you heard the AI artist Slick Hampton? No. He makes covers of commercial jingles, but what if they were in the style? What if they were in the style of a Lin-Manuel Miranda song? What's wrong? Are you experiencing AI psychosis? Have you been talking to ChatGPT for like 6 months straight in a dark room? I'm gonna go ask about this. Okay, so I guess yes. He definitely violates third-party likenesses? Sort of look like a young Bruce Springsteen, I guess, in his own way.
Truck nuts.
Yes?
That's a question.
I'm not a fan.
Wow. Spicy today.
He's leaving. Okay. I didn't think that would work. At least they're brief today. Okay, yes, you there. Oh, I think we're out. There might be one more. Because this guy's staring at me. Do you have a question? I think we're out of time. Alright. MSG says, while I'm thinking about it, shouldn't Case have a Cream Team emote? Especially says Cassim doesn't stream anymore. No. No? No. Okay. Who are you? Yeah. Yeah. Can you speak? Yeah. Do you have a question? Oh. Yeah. What? You ever had vitamin water? Ever had vitamin water? Yeah. Yes? Oh. Me too. Yeah. Are you gonna go? No. Is that your only question? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, Case is telling me that it's my responsibility to end the stream for today, so I'll take it. I don't know how a Twitch raid works, and I live in a park, but I will tell someone to do it right now, and I'm gonna say raid Spinachi. It's been a while since we've been able to. Lazy? Yeah, he won't even raid himself. Piece of shit, I was trying to get out of everything. What can you do? You just have to continue being the best in the business. Yeah. You agree? Yeah. Yeah. What's your name? Lip. You say it like L-I-P? No. Lip? Yeah. How do you spell it? No, don't worry. You gonna tell us? I'm not gonna dox myself on your street, man. Future co-host? Yeah. You look a lot like other ones. Nuh-uh. Not me, man. You sound like the security guard. No. Okay. Well, you know. People can only sound so many ways. Roughly 1 of 10 ways. Alright. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Hopefully we can stream tomorrow, because we're going to be out of town from Wednesday all the way till Sunday. But if we can, we'll hop on tomorrow. If not, we will be back here in a week. That's how it goes sometimes. You can't stream all the time. Sometimes you gotta go have friends or something. That's what Case says anyway. Say hi to Spinachi for me. It's a, what's your name? Lip. It's a lip. Nah, that's too weird, Lip. I can't say it's a lip ray. It's normal now. Well, but, okay, whatever. It's just a Case ray. We'll see you all next week. Have a beautiful one. Stay opinionated. It's the first time saying that. Is that like a thing? No, I don't think so. You could be a thing. You could always say that. Nah, it's not my style to repeat. I live on these streets, man, and I'm never fucking leaving. Okay. Are you going to? I mean, I don't feel good right here. I feel good here. Alright. Have a great night, everybody. I'm gonna go back to my bush. Me too. No. I could. Nope. Lip could come.